Good evening, everybody. Tonight you'll witness an event that I've been doing for the past few years. And tonight is the moment that we've all been waiting for. That is to reveal the entire roster for the WWE 2K20 YouTubers pack, which is coming out on April 24th, only on Community Creations, exclusively to PlayStation 4. And tonight you'll be seeing like 3 people on the show who's going to, help announce the roster for the WWE YouTubers pack. However, in reality, because of the pandemic that we are currently in, the has changed everything in our lives. Some magic, and a lot tragic. And has made very impactful changes to how we live our lives. And one of those changes been made to the show is that for the YouTubers pack roster review event tonight, there will be no guests at all to be showing up on the show. To those who are originally participated in the show, unfortunately you lot have to watch, but don't worry, that is the only thing you can do. For those who originally participated in the show, safe to say that you can watch on the show. You can actually watch on my YouTube channel. However, that does not mean the show is over. The show will indeed go on. As taking social distancing to the next level, I have decided to make a decision to keep the show going by allowing only one person to be on the show. And you'll be able to hear that person to be on the show. So I hope you guys respect my decision. And I'm sorry to those people who originally participated in the roster reveal show as a group. Sorry, because this is just a decision to be made for the health and safety of everyone who has been worrying about this whole pandemic throughout the entire time. So I hope you all respect my decision as the show goes on forward. So, sit back, relax, and if you can, forget everything about the world around you. And let the YouTubers, including myself, do what we always do. Let us entertain you, and let us put a smile on your face. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the WWE 2K20 YouTubers pack roster reveal. Roll the intro. And now, 2K presents the WrestleMania of camaraderie-themed revelations. It's the WWE 2K20 YouTubers pack roster reveal. Please welcome your host for this evening, Ryan Fouracre. Good evening. I am your host with the most, Ryan Fouracre, and I welcome all of you to the 3rd annual greatest extravaganza in WWE 2K history. And I said that many times before, or 3 times, or how many times I said it. It is the WrestleMania of camaraderie-themed revelations. I present to you the WWE 2K20 YouTubers pack roster reveal. That's right, and this year is going to be extremely different because as of the pandemic that we're all involved in, I made a post on Instagram that due to the pandemic that we are all suddenly in and all that stuff, all the crisis about this whole COVID epidemic thing, I have made up a decision that there will be no other guests to show up. So unfortunately, those who have originated to participate as a group will just have to watch, unfortunately. But, as I said it also before, that the show will indeed go on because I have just decided that it will be just one person. I'll be, we'll be doing this whole roster reveal by one person. And I've got you a special guest tonight to, help us announce the roster reveal for the WWE 2K20 YouTubers pack. And it's quite different, mind you. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Christian Tracy! How you doing, mate? How you doing? Live on Messenger and all that stuff.
How's it going?
So anyway,
how's it going, everybody? Hope you're having a great time.
Yeah, so anyway, Christian Tracy, what have you been up to this season? This whole thingy.
Well,
You're doing very well.
Well, it's been doing good. It's been doing good. It's just a bit of a back and forth situation right here due to this whole thing, but I'm hanging in there.
Yeah.
Hope everybody at home is doing well, you know, washing their hands and all that.
Yeah, it's very important to wash our hands, but even we're in a difficult times, the least I can do for you guys, as I said in the intro, that we all have to sit back and relax, and we just forget everything about the world around us for now, and let me and other people continue to do what we do, and that is to make videos, entertain you, and that is to put a smile on your faces throughout these difficult times. So, I hope you're doing well, hoping you're keeping yourself entertained from the crisis, as well as I've been doing it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so... originally, before we continue on with the show, originally, my other friend of mine, Fiendtitus Benson, was supposed to be the special guest, but unfortunately, he's too busy with himself, unfortunately. If you don't know Fiendtitus Benson, he is the WWE 2K19 $1 million challenge. He won that tournament where he beat AJ Styles in a little some sort of 2K19 game competition. So basically, he won $1 million after he beaten AJ Styles, as I said so many times. And I just found a little bit of something for him, because he's extremely good. He's very good at what he does, preparing for the challenge, and at least he won $1 million challenge, like back in, what is it, April last year. And even though,
I believe so.
yeah, but even though that Fiendtitus Benson couldn't attend as a special guest, luckily I have you on the board instead. Fiendtitus Benson has left a little bit of a voice message for us. So it's the best we can do to honour Fiendtitus Benson. Let's just give him a little bit of a shout out. So what I'll do for you guys is I'll play his little message as he literally delivered that video message or audio message or whatever just before we went live on the air. So have a listen.
Hey, I'm so sorry that I'm just getting back to you, man. I've been super busy, if you haven't been able to tell by my social media, so I just want to apologize for not getting back. I'm usually much better with it. Just been busy running around doing this, doing that, making sure my mom and dad are good and family and all that. But I hope that you are great. I hope that the roster reveal event is doing fantastic for the YouTubers pack that you're doing. And I would have loved to have been a part of it, but I'm all over the place the past few weeks, and still am. I'm actually about to go out shortly. Nevertheless, maybe do a live video together and kind of just chat things WWE and WWE video games. And we'll, we can discuss specifics in terms of what is okay to discuss and talk about and what's not. Nevertheless, have a great, great day, night, or afternoon. I'll talk to you then.
So there you go, guys. Fiendtitus Benson won't participate in tonight as a one special guest, but luckily, as I said again, we have my man Christian Tracy on board. He's going to help replace Fiendtitus Benson for the duration of this event. There's another.
And I've always got your back, mate. I always got your back.
Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. Just before we continue on with this YouTubers pack thing. Sorry to keep the whole thing long, but well, here's the thing about the YouTubers pack, right? As I've announced before on the announcement day, that the YouTubers pack is sadly my last DLC pack I'll ever make, because as you already know by now, I've got released from WWE in December of 2019, which is last year, and but that doesn't mean that I'm done with WWE 2K. I'm actually getting released from 2K, right, WWE 2K, in May of next year, if I remember correctly, my expiration date. So anyway, I'm getting released from 2K in May of next year. So the reason why this is my final DLC pack I'll ever make is because, well, let's just face it. I mean, it's not fulfilling me. The WWE 2K games and WWE itself is not fulfilling me gratitude anymore. I mean, the creative has got nothing very good for me, and you know, it's just not happy. I'm just not really happy with WWE and all that stuff. So that's why I thought I had to move on. And it may sound like I'm being a spoiled little bitch, but let me be honest with you guys here. I'm the kind of person who has to keep moving forward and has to keep being creative, or I might get depressed. And, you know, the WWE and the WWE 2K games is not fulfilling me any gratitude anymore, and, you know, I had to move on. Did you get all that, Christian Tracy? Do you understand why 2K20 is the last DLC pack?
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's been a back and forth thing with 2K and all that, but at the same time, I had my own promotion. I'm sorry if I'm going off script right here, but I had my own promotion. It's been like crashing and all that every time I kept creating my superstar. So I've been a bit putting back and forth on hiatus, but you just gotta do what you gotta do. Show's gotta go on.
Yeah, indeed. So yeah, we all understand that WWE 2K20 is absolutely the worst game ever put out, in all the crashes, on the bugs and the glitches, but in making this YouTubers pack, despite all the bugs and glitches I've encountered, like what I always do, I persevered. I managed to get everything done despite the patches and the bugs and the glitches, and because of its worst, I'm on a mission to make this game the positive, and the positive is the WWE 2K20 YouTubers pack, and I hope it is positive with a number of people that will be involved in the video game. So let's not get bogged down into the whole sad story and whatever it is. Let's get down to the needy, greedy of why we're all here, and that is to reveal the roster for WWE 2K20 YouTubers pack. You get me too, Christian?
That's true. Yeah, but I get you, mate.
Indeed. So anyway, so this year is going to be a little bit different, all right? Because how we're going to reveal the YouTubers in the YouTubers pack is by envelopes this year, and we've got how many envelopes we have here? 19. So before I say okay, just before I go on, everything about every single YouTuber. I know I'm flustering already, but what I meant to say is every single YouTuber on this planet is eligible to be in the W2K20 YouTubers pack. That includes me, probably Christian Tracy, probably Stefanti Benson, probably Shinata Beta, probably Jacksepticeye, probably PewDiePie, whoever else. They're all eligible to be part in this YouTubers pack. But there can only be 19 of the best YouTubers selected by 2K themselves, alright, by 2K themselves, to be in the YouTubers pack. And as we go through, like I've done before, I'll be showing you screenshots of the models, of what they look like in WWE 2K20 video game, when the pack launches exclusively to PlayStation 4 on April 24th. Originally it was set to February 14th, because that's the day that 15 years ago YouTube was first created. Because of the bugs and glitches that the game has, unfortunately, I had to push it back to April 24th. And the reason why I decided to put April 24th as the release date is because 15 years ago, again, there was a first YouTube video that's ever been put out on YouTube back in 2005. I think it's called Me at the Zoo. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I was about to say that. It's like My Trip to the Zoo or something like that.
Yeah, I think it was My Trip to the Zoo. So April 24th will mark 15-year anniversary of that video, as well as the release date for the YouTubers pack. So, are you ready to begin the roster, shall we? We got like 19 envelopes. Every single YouTuber on this planet, myself, Tristan Tracy, Shinada Beta, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, Joe Weller, all, every YouTubers are eligible to be in this pack, but there can only be the 19 of the best. They're all handpicked and made by 2K or Visual Concepts themselves. So, are you ready, Dan? Are you ready, Christian? Are you ready to reveal the roster?
Ready as I ever be.
Yes, that's what we're here for. Let's all lift up our spirits from this COVID-19 thing, and let's keep this show entertained for all these people who are still worried. So let's get down with our first envelope, shall we? Right, let's get, here we go. Thank you very much, mate. So this is what the envelopes look like. This is silver, and if you can actually see it from there. You actually see it?
Ooh, that actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, so that's the envelope, and I'm about to reveal who is the first YouTuber to be part of the WWE 2K20 YouTubers pack. Okay, drum roll please. Alright, the first YouTuber to be part of the roster for WWE 2K20 is Ireland's own Jacksepticeye! Jacksepticeye, everybody. Jacksepticeye. If you don't know who Jacksepticeye is, I actually took a little bit of a sneak peek of the envelopes, and inside them is the name of the YouTubers and their bios and stats. So if you don't know who Jacksepticeye is, to anyone who doesn't know, Jacksepticeye is a very popular Irish YouTuber, gamer, and entertainer who is best known for his vlogs and his comedic Let's Play series with games he played previously and currently. He has 22 million subscribers, meaning he is currently, or probably more than that, more than 22 million, I don't know, but still, he's currently ranked the most subscribed channel right here in Ireland. So that is amazing. Jacksepticeye is the first YouTuber to be part of the WWE 2K20 YouTubers pack, and there's 80 more to come. So let's have a look at some of the screenshots of the character, shall we? Let's see what Jacksepticeye looks like. So here we are. We have Jacksepticeye here. He's this is what his model looks like in the video game, and here is Jacksepticeye again kicking Cole Quinn's head off. Very ironic there. And Jacksepticeye is doing a suplex, I believe, on Pete Dunne. And here we have another model of Jacksepticeye here, doing his little signature pose, like a boss, because he's a boss of all things. And he did a mixed tag team match with Ireland's own Becky Lynch, according to the T-shirt I'm actually wearing, as they team up against Lana and Rusev. So that's what Jacksepticeye looks like in the game. And yeah, as I mentioned before, I'm wearing the Man T-shirt. I'm wearing Becky Lynch's T-shirt. She's from Ireland, and she is the cover athlete for W2K20 alongside Roman Reigns. So, anyways, so Christian Tracy, what's your reaction to Jacksepticeye in the video game?
I'm just gonna say, Jack looks great. I've been subscribed to him the past few years. He's always putting a smile on my face each and every day.
Yeah,
all his videos, he makes put a smile on my face each day. I think he's a great guy. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
You know, when he's in 2K20, you know he'll be giving out those high fives all around.
Yeah, he's gonna give all the high fives all around in the video game, even though he doesn't really do that in the game. But I hope he does. I hope he does in the video game when the pack comes out April 24th. So that's a great start. A great start to the roster reveal. And I hate to do all this, but Stefan T. Benson is not right. Is not wrong. He is improving well. We've got the first guy on the round, and it's Jacksepticeye in W2K20 YouTubers pack. I mean, for the past few years, I've been doing Equestria Girls and Horror Icon and Ruby, and this year we're doing YouTubers. So it's a good change up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Christian?
I know what you mean.
Yeah. So I mean, let's get on with the next one, shall we? Because I'm all pumped up. I'm all fired up today.
Yeah.
Right. Let's get out the next envelope, shall we? Thanks, Dave. Right. Here's the second envelope this time. Right. So here we go. Who is our second YouTuber to be part of the WWE 2K20 YouTubers pack. And oh, this is very interesting. The second YouTuber to be part of the YouTubers pack, and it's very important that we include him in this. It wouldn't be the YouTubers pack without this next YouTuber, and this next YouTuber is PewDiePie. PewDiePie. case you don't know who PewDiePie is, you all should know PewDiePie anyway. This is another great choice by 2K themselves for the YouTubers pack. So, PewDiePie is an extremely popular Swedish YouTuber, comedian, and gamer commentator known for his Let's Play videos and comedic formatted shows. On 1 week of August of last year, he has outlasted everyone by surpassing 100 million subscribers after he married the love of his life, Marza Kjelberg. I'm sorry I'm pronouncing that last name wrong, but so basically what that means that he married, on 1 week, he married the love of his life, Marza Kjelberg, whatever, and also has surpassed 100 million subscribers. What do you think about that, Christian Tracy? What do you think about that accomplishment? Yeah. Even if you hate PewDiePie or whatever.
I don't hate him. I like the guy. I always like when he swears in Swedish, but that right there is a huge accomplishment that fast.
Yeah, it's very great, and it wouldn't be the YouTubers pack without PewDiePie. So let's have a look at what the model looks like in the game, shall we? What his model looks like. So here is PewDiePie. He good texture on him. He has a good model in himself. And there's PewDiePie again, knocking out AJ Styles with a nice little elbow, as you can actually see there. And PewDiePie knocks out Bray Wyatt. Now the Fiend now for some reason. And here's another look at the model of PewDiePie. His face scan, and they got all the textures right. They got all his likeness correct. And he's submitting to Jacksepticeye, unfortunately. He's making Jacksepticeye tap out. So that's what PewDiePie looks like in the video game in WWE 2K20 YouTubers pack. So, Christian Tracy, what do you think about that one? What do you think about his model?
Sure, the face is perfect. Everything is perfect on that model right there, PewDiePie. I think he's going to be doing a fantastic job in there.
I think so, because I have to agree, because we have good names so far, okay? We have great names so far in this YouTubers pack. We've got Jacksepticeye, we've got PewDiePie, and phew, we are just getting started. We are just getting started with Jacksepticeye and PewDiePie and all that, and we're down to 17 envelopes to go, man, and it's just amazing so far, and I'm really liking this pack, and we've got good names and all. Whew. So, let's
yeah, these names too.
Yeah. So anyway, let's get on with our next envelope, shall we? Our next envelope. Right, okay. Thank you, Dave. You're good help. This is just like the Oscars open these envelopes, right? The Oscars. Okay. And the Oscar goes to... Anyway, the third, I don't know if you ever heard of this YouTuber, but this next YouTuber in the W2K20 YouTubers pack roster is none other than, and I really love this guy. His name is Joe Weller! If in case you don't know who Joe Weller actually is, he is a massively popular YouTuber in the United Kingdom who is best known for his comedy sketches, haunted places exploration, and music. Alright? He calls his own fan base the Buxton Army. Yeah, because Buxton is a name of a water product in the UK. He currently has 5 million subscribers and 200,000 people who listen to his music monthly on Spotify. So 5 million subscribers on YouTube and 200,000 people listen to his music monthly on Spotify. That is amazing. Now I really love Joe Weller, right? He's absolutely brilliant. I mean, I really fucking love this dude. Excuse my language. He's just fantastic, and I do know him, right? I have watched his videos like a couple of times before. He's also a good footballer as well, and he also loves WWE as well. His idol is John Cena. His favourite wrestler is John Cena, right? So anyway, I'll take that. Anyway, so let's have a look at his model, shall we, of what Joe Weller looks like. Here's Joe Weller. This is his boxing attire from when he faced KSI, I hope he's in the game this year. Another model of Joe Weller doing his cool little thingamajig right there. And this is what, okay, Joe Weller versus Brock Lesnar, a rivalry from 2015 is like a dream match in WWE 2K20. I mean, this is going to be brilliant, honestly. And here we have The Rock. We can't forget about The Rock now, as Joe Weller fights The Rock. He fights The Rock by punching him right in the jaw, right there. And next screenshot, we have Joe Weller teaming up with his idol John Cena with his full head of hair, and these two performed a nice little combo move together, because you know they are wonderful, honestly. And so that's Joe Weller. So we got Joe Weller, Jacksepticeye, and PewDiePie.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm the only person that hasn't even heard of him. I'll have to look him up after we're done with this. I have to look this guy up. I haven't even heard of him.
Well, you should look him up on YouTube, Joe Weller. But I'm sure you do after the show. But so yeah, like I said, we've got some good names so far. Joe Weller, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie. I think it's going to be. I think to myself personally and arguably, I think this is going to be the best pack I ever done. As long as I make it more special. Huh? What's that?
So far, it's so good.
Yeah, so far, so good. Anyway, let's get down with the next envelope. We're down to... I think we're down to 16 envelopes, are we? We have 19 envelopes, so I think we're down with 16.
Yeah, we've already announced 3, so there's 16 left.
Right, okay. So let's get out another envelope. Here we go. Dave is doing the envelopes. He's passing me the envelopes, so he's a good help. Right, here comes our 4th YouTuber, and ooh, this is interesting. This is interesting right there. We have a first female YouTuber. This is a YouTuber that I happen to have a crush for some strange reason. So, ladies and gentlemen, our 4th and first female YouTuber to be part of the WWE 2K20 YouTubers pack is iJustine! iJustine, everybody. If you don't know who iJustine is, she is a YouTuber, host, actress, and model. She gained attention as a live caster who communicated directly with her millions of viewers in iJustine.tv. Like Joe Weller previously, she currently holds 5 million subscribers on her channel. So, and also, I do know from iJustine that she also voices Passion Fruit from The Annoying Orange. You know The Annoying Orange?
Oh yeah, I knew that. I was wondering what that. I knew that voice sounded familiar.
Yeah, so iJustine plays Passion Fruit in The Annoying Orange, and and it's very wonderful, and it's very good to have her included in the 2K20 YouTubers pack. So let's take a look at some of the model. Let's look at the screenshots of the model of iJustine, shall we? So here's iJustine. Looks really good. Looks kind of matches herself and all that. And iJustine right there is giving pay to DDT, which is very interesting, mind you. And there's another look at iJustine's model and attire. I forgot to mention. Nice, perfect attire, fitting for a girl like iJustine. And here she is again, knocking out Carmella with a steel chair in a backstage or crowd pit arena, whatever it's called. And lastly, we have iJustine giving a scoop slam to poor Ronda Rousey, the baddest woman on the planet, in a steel cage. So there you go. Our first female YouTuber in the WWE 2K20 YouTubers pack video game. Just before I ask you, Christian Tracy, what your reaction to her in the game is, just want to let you guys know, if any of you who are watching this, if any of you have never heard of these YouTubers, go look them up on YouTube, and just tell them that I sent you. Just tell them, all these YouTubers that are announced in the video game, that I sent you. Alright? That I sent you. Alright? So anyway, Christian Tracy, what do you think of iJustine's inclusion in the video game?
She looks fantastic. She looks fantastic. I don't even know what to say and all that. She looks fantastic. I think she'll be great, and I can see why you kind of had a, like you said, a bit of a YouTuber crush on her and all that. But at the same time, she looks great.
Yeah, I had to agree with Christian Tracer on that point. She does look great. Her model looks great. Her face looks great. 2K captured every single detail, or visual concepts, whoever. They captured their great likenesses, and that is very impressive by 2K. And I'm happy so far, and I hope Stefan T. Benson is happy, and other people who couldn't be on the show tonight. I hope they're happy about their favorite YouTubers if they watch the YouTubers and stuff like that. So that's just pretty amazing. Right, okay, let's do another roster reveal. Because we got like 15 envelopes to go, and let's do another one, shall we? Here we go. Here's another envelope, another crystal clear silver envelope, and let's open it up, shall we? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Now that's perfect. Now that's splendid. That's who we needed. That's the next YouTuber that we needed. This is, I don't know if you've ever heard of this next YouTuber, but this person is brilliant. Our next YouTuber to be in the WWE 2K20 YouTubers pack is the LA Beast. In case you don't know who the LA Beast is, he is a professional competitive eater who does a lot of eating challenges on his channel, and is also best known for breaking Guinness World Records, some in competitive eating. He currently has 2.4 million subscribers on his channel. So that's who the LA Beast is. He also resides from New Jersey. Alright, I know LA Beast, okay, but and we all know that the LA Beast is, according to the stats here, that he is he's a competitive eater, and let's see if he's hungry. Alright, and I'm guaranteed that the LA Beast is hungry for competition in the WWE virtual ring. So let's have a look at the screenshots of the LA Beast, and let's see if they did capture his model and likeness here. So here we have the LA Beast looking very fantastic with his "Have a Good Day" t-shirt and hat. And here is he giving a knee to Braun Strowman. I mean, look at the size of him. He's like 250 pounds or something like that, and that's what we needed. Which I'll discuss about the catchphrase for 2K20 YouTubers pack a little later on. So here we have the LA Beast here again, and the LA Beast again, powerlifting Elias. Poor old Elias. So I guess we won't be walking with Elias someday if he's power slammed by the Beast.
We'll be crawling with us.
And here we have the LA Beast tagging with his hero who tragically passed away in 2014, the Ultimate Warrior. Rest in peace, Warrior. Still, and here he is, the LA Beast and the Ultimate Warrior teaming up to perform a little move right there. So that is brilliant, to be honest with you. I don't know how to put this to words, but the LA Beast, right? Some of his challenges, and it's very funny. He sometimes vomit a lot. Right? He sometimes vomit and considers it his challenge fail. Right? He vomits. Okay? He's the LA Beast. He tries to persevere, and sometimes he vomits. Like one time ago, I saw a video on YouTube of the LA Beast where he drank a 20-year-old bottle of Crystal Pepsi. Now, Crystal Pepsi is a see-through drink from Pepsi that is discontinued in 1993, and 2015 Crystal Pepsi was back for only like 2 years or something like that, and I never got a chance to try it, but for the LA Beast, when he drank the 20-year-old bottle of that, he looked at the bottle, and the drink is yellow because it's expired 20 years ago. And he described the smell of the drink, of the 20-year-old version of Crystal Pepsi, as if it was an old man's nutsack. Literally, Christian. He described it as an old man's nutsack. He drank the 20-year-old bottle of Crystal Pepsi in one sitting. He chugged it all the way down. And like 30 minutes later, he... all over his mum's table. Literally. It's It's just so funny to watch. And the LAB still continues doing food challenges and all that still on YouTube. So are you up for the next one? Shall we? You up for the next one? Okay, so let's get the envelope out. Okay, here we go. I could do with a drink after I mention Crystal Pepsi, because I can definitely need a drink after I'm speaking a lot.
Yeah, to be honest, if I could do all that, I would not even last a minute.
I mean, yeah.
With that, I wouldn't even last.
Yeah. So anyway, our next YouTuber. And this next one is very interesting right now. Our next YouTuber, I don't know if you've ever heard of this YouTuber, but once again, look him up if you don't know. This next YouTuber is Brandon Mesh Yourself. Or Mesh Yourself in a shortage as a YouTube name. If you don't know who Mesh Yourself is a YouTuber in the United Kingdom who posts funny videos. Most of his videos are gaming related, occasionally including some vlogs and reaction videos. His main channel currently has 6 million subscribers, while his gaming channel currently has 600,000 subscribers. And once again, there could be more subscribers during this whole recording. So that's Mesh Yourself right there. So that's Mesh Yourself. I do watch a little bit of Mesh Yourself right here, and he's a very funny lad, to be honest. He's very funny, even though he looks a bit Indian. Even though he's from the United Kingdom, he looks sort of Indian and all that, but he's still fine nonetheless. He's always funny. But let's see, where did my controller thing go? So let's have a look at what Mesh Yourself looks like in the video game. So anyway, so here's Mesh Yourself here, a nice model of Mesh Yourself with his T-shirt, Mesh Yourself. Here's another model of Mesh Yourself here, and here's another Mesh Yourself model here, attacking Jacksepticeye, who was the first person on the roster reveal that's been announced, and Mesh Yourself again, tossing off poor Seth Rollins off a ladder. I think it was some sort of championship match, I think it was. And here's Baron Corbin, my arch nemesis, now King Corbin, giving poor Mesh Yourself a bit of a beat down. And that's just not looking good for poor Mesh Yourself. So that's Mesh Yourself in the video game, and I think he looks good. To be honest, he looks good as much as anybody else. So what's your reaction to these two models, LA Beast and Mesh Yourself?
Right.
They're alright.
Let's start. LA Beast, he looked fantastic. He looks fantastic. LA Beast, he literally looks like a beast. And you're with him doing those those food challenges.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I copied this on Ryback, but in Ryback's case, for him, it's feeding time.
Good old Ryback. Feed me more.
And, yeah.
Yeah, feed me more.
And with Mesh Yourself, those models was fantastic.
Yeah, he's all
I
smiles.
really like the guy. He's actually funny. I think currently right now he just started an animation channel. Yeah,
I haven't heard of that yet, but I'll look it up when I go on YouTube after the show.
Yeah, I believe it's Mesh Yourself Animation.
Yeah, he has two channels that I know of. His main channel is Mesh Yourself, and the other one is Mesh Yourself Gaming. And now he has a third channel that I didn't even notice. That
yeah, now he's got a third one, Mesh Yourself Animation.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll have a look at that after the show. Right, so let's get on with the next envelope. Right, here we go. Thank you, Dave. Here we go. Our next envelope, guys. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be exciting. So who's going to join the next batch of members of the roster? Let's find out, shall we? Ooh, this is interesting. We have a second female YouTuber. I don't know if you heard of this YouTuber. I kind of know this YouTuber very well, a little bit. I haven't watched this next YouTuber's videos, but the next YouTuber to be part of the WWE 2K20 YouTubers pack is Rosanna Pansino. For those who don't know who Rosanna Pansino is, Let's give you nice little stats about this. Rosanna Pansino, other than being the second female YouTuber to be part of the YouTubers pack, she is a YouTuber, baker, actress and author who is best known for the cooking series Nerdy Nummies, which is one of the most well-known baking shows on YouTube. She currently has 10 million subscribers on a YouTube channel. And another thing I forgot to point out that I kind of heard, alright, about Rosanna Pansino, is that she's cute and funny on the cooking show, but on the outside, she's a, how do I describe her? What's the PG way of describing her? She is a sexy bikini girl. She is a sexy bikini photo shooting girl. I don't mean to be very peaky about that, but that's what she is. Rosanna Pansino is a sexy girl on the outside of YouTube, while on the inside she's a very nice, very cute cooker or baker or whatever on the show Nerdy Nummies. So let's see if Rosanna Pansino is sexy enough to appear in the W2K20 YouTubers pack roster. So let's have a look at the models of Rosanna Pansino, shall we? So here we have Rosanna Pansino, a little bit good. We've got the Nerdy Nummies logo on her t-shirt and shorts, and we have here she is again with like giving her like a knee drop to poor Alexa Bliss. Oh dear, that's very bad. Another look at the model of Rosanna Pansino. I can definitely say she looks good no matter what. They got the face correct. Here she is in a cooking or catering in the backstage area, and she's looking to throw an empty tray, probably a cooking tray or baking tray, at poor Natalia. She's going to get a pie to the face, if you know what I mean. So anyway, yeah, a pie to the face. And here's Rosanna Pansino teaming up with iJustine, doing a little tag team move, I believe, on poor Nia Jax. So that's Rosanna Pansino. So I want to hear your opinions about Rosanna Pansino. What do you think? What do you think of your opinion of the model in the game? What do you think of Rosanna Pansino?
The model looks fantastic. Her looks look fantastic. It actually matches what she looks like in the videos. I've heard. I just haven't heard of I've seen a couple of her videos. She's not bad. Now that you mentioned about that whole sexy bikini thing, I'm like a bit of a more mature audience and all that. But yeah, she looks pretty fantastic in my opinion.
I have to agree. I have to agree with Christian Tracy on that good point. Rosanna Pansino looks good, like every single YouTuber that's been announced so far. And I'm happy so far with the YouTubers pack, and I hope Stefan T. Benson is also happy about that as well. Let's get on with the next one, shall we? Here's our next envelope. Another silver envelope. Here we go. Ooh. Another interesting guy. Well, we're back to a man now anyway. So our next YouTuber, I don't know if you've heard, but I seen his videos a couple of years ago. Our next YouTuber, I don't know if you've heard, to be part of the YouTubers pack is Ray William Johnston. So anyway, so I don't know who Ray William Johnston is. Ray William Johnston is an American actor, comedian, film producer, director, screenwriter, and rapper. He's actually a hip-hop rapper. He formerly hosted a viral video review show called Equals Free on his YouTube channel, and he currently makes a video called Superhuman, I think it was. I'll explain that in a minute. He currently holds 9.7 million subscribers on his channel. So what was I saying about Ray William Johnston hosting a show called Superhuman? Yes, so Superhuman is a new comedy advice show that Ray William Johnston does now, where he basically just give advice on life and how to deal with problems and all that, told in his comedic way. All right, Ray William Johnston is a funny lad. All right, and he sometimes he sometimes swears a lot, but that's his style. Let's see if he's comedic enough to show up in the WWE 2K20 virtual ring, shall we? As we look at the screenshots of Ray William Johnston right here, And here is Ray William Johnson. Looks good, mind you. His face is alright. And it matches his hair alright. And it's got the =3 t-shirt as his attire. Or should I say his tank top, mind you. As Ray William Johnson actually punched the hell out of Heath Slater. He's got kids, but he won't be getting kids anymore now, wouldn't he?
Apparently not.
Yeah, apparently not. So it was Ray William Johnson picking up our truth. At least someone told the truth right there. I don't know puns here. And poor Buddy Murphy from Australia, poor Buddy Murphy, got body slammed by Ray William Johnson. And there's another model of what Ray William Johnson looks like. So yeah, that's Ray William Johnson. What's your opinion about Ray William Johnson in the video game? Just in case you haven't heard of him.
I think he was pretty great. I mean, you said that the hair was about right and all that. I think it was pretty accurate what he looks like. With the hair being accurate, I'm surprised at that.
Yeah, I'm surprised. 2K did an amazing, like I said so many times, 2K and Visual Concepts did an amazing job at capturing the YouTubers' likenesses for the YouTubers pack, and they did everything they can to make it look like they're actually wrestling, even though they're not wrestlers, they're YouTubers.
Right.
And it's not to be taken like seriously anything. Like I know some of the YouTubers out there right now are going to be taking a little bit seriously, but this is not like to like take things seriously. This is just for fun, like I did with Equestria Girls and Ruby. This is just for fun. This is in no way profitable, right? It's no way profitable. I'm not making money from anything, okay? Because I don't have the capacity to make money. So anyway, it's not. Everything I do about these packs I've done over my pack making career, they're not profitable in any way. They're not able to make money. They're just there for fun and there for support. You know what I mean? For everything. This is just me. This is just a way of gaining support.
It's just a way to entertain the fans, and they want to have their own show. They can have like guest stars appear.
Yeah, something like that. So that's Ray William Johnson in W2K20 YouTubers pack, and we've got some great names so far. We've got Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, iJustine, you name a few, all that. So that's just perfect. That's just perfect so far. Right, so here we go. Dave, can I have that one? Thank you very much, Dave. Okay, our next YouTuber. This is getting good. This is getting good. Ooh. I kind of heard of this next YouTuber now. This next YouTuber is our third female YouTuber. We had iJustine, Rosanna Pansino, and our third YouTuber to be part of the YouTubers pack is, I kind of heard of her. Her name is Nikki Tutorials. Nikki Tutorials is a Dutch makeup artist and beauty vlogger who gained online popularity in 2015 after her video called The Power of Makeup went viral and inspired many other videos of people showing their faces with and without makeup. She currently holds 12.2 million subscribers on her channel. So basically, this next YouTuber that I've kind of heard of before, but 2K did it but 2K or Visual Concepts just did it anyway. Nikki Tutorials is a makeup artist. She does a lot of makeup and stuff like that, and tutorials on doing makeup things and stuff like that. So that's why her name is Nikki Tutorials. And I think I did watch only one of her videos, unfortunately. And I think to myself, and I think Nikki Tutorials, right, I think she's beautiful. Alright? She has a... I don't want to be too offensive to Nikki Tutorials, but her weight, I think her weight still makes her look beautiful. No matter what weight she is in, I think she still looks absolutely gorgeous. But let's hope, now, just to be on the positive side about this, let's hope 2K and Visual Concepts made her beautiful just exactly the way Nikki Tutorials is. So let's have a look at Nikki Tutorials screenshots in WWE2K20 YouTubers pack. So here that is perfect. That's perfect. That kind of matches her. Nikki Tutorials with a makeup compact. Kind of reminds me of Rarity. Doesn't remind me of Rarity back in one of those Equestria Girls packs I've done in the past few years. So here's Nikki Tutorials again. Appears to be charging against Trish Stratus, I believe, in what appears to be Elimination Chamber Arena for some strange reason. Here's another look at Nikki Tutorials. Yep, her face is beautiful. Everything about her is absolutely beautiful. Still holds her makeup compact as her entrance animation and all. And Nikki Tutorials gives a little bit of a knee to the face of Toni Storm, NXT UK wrestler, that is. And here she is again, giving a nice little woman's right, you know, Lacey Evans' woman's right to poor Sasha Banks. To poor Sasha Banks. I hope Bayley is not that pleased. And here's our final look of Nikki Tutorials' model in the video game, as she looks at her makeup compact, because she is, of course, a beautiful makeup artist. So yeah, that's Nikki Tutorials, our third female YouTuber in the WWE 2K20 roster reveal. So what do you think about Nikki Tutorials in the video game?
Looks fantastic. She looks great. Even in all that, she's still perfect in her own way and all that, and I'm sure everybody feels the same way about her. I'll have to look at her up. I've heard of her, but I haven't even seen her videos before.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
But in any way, she looks fantastic. Her body, you know, everything was perfect.
Yeah, I have to agree. She does look perfect. She does indeed look perfect, and yeah, I mean, she kind of acts like Rarity in some way, where she puts on the makeup and all that stuff, and then the way she dresses right there looks perfect. Looks absolutely perfect. On to the next envelope. Okay. Right, here we go. What? Oh my god. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this next YouTuber is in it. I don't know. I don't know if you heard this YouTuber, but it's an old YouTuber. Our next YouTuber, I can't believe I'm going to be saying this. Our next YouTuber is Fred Figglehorn. Fred Figglehorn, a 6-year-old in a video. He's definitely going to be beaten up by Brock Lesnar or somebody like that. A 6-year-old getting beaten up. If anyone doesn't know Fred Figglehorn, probably because you all are living in the gutter anyway, he is used to be a very popular fictional character from 2006, created and portrayed by a guy named Lucas Cruikshank. Fred is a 6-year-old boy with a high-pitched, annoying voice, with a dysfunctional home life and anger management issues. The character currently has 2 million subscribers on his channel. And that is just priceless. This YouTuber's pack is getting better and better, man. Fred Figglehorn in WWE 2K20. In a WWE ring. I bet he's going to be beaten up by Brock Lesnar or Braun Strowman or whoever. And,
I'm gonna laugh if the screenshot shows him getting beaten up by Brock Lesnar. I'm gonna laugh if one of those screenshots shows him getting beaten up.
I'm gonna be laughing myself too, because this is just getting better and better. So for Fred Figglehorn, right? The Fred channel, it's no longer active, but unfortunately, it's now turned to like some sort of kid-friendly channel of some random faults, based upon Fred's ideas. Even though it has 2 million subscribers, I think the Fred character may live on. Even though the Fred channel is now a kid-friendly channel that Fred comes up with for the kids to delighting children around the world and all that stuff. So anyway, let's have a look at the screenshots of what Fred Figglehorn really looks like in the video game. And here he is, Fred Figglehorn, Lucas Cruikshank, in his old Fred t-shirt, as you can see right there. And then he gets beaten up by Brock Lesnar. He gets beaten up by Brock Lesnar. He gets tossed by Brock Lesnar right there. Oh my goodness gracious me. And here's Fred Figurehorn doing this trademark high-pitched, annoying, ear-piercing scream as a payback, you know, as a level 2 payback, causing John Cena's ear to bleed alongside everyone else in the crowd right there, doing his little high-pitched scream. And luckily enough, Stone Cold Steve Austin came to the rescue by knocking the poor fucker out. By knocking the poor fucker in the face, giving a nice little knockout punch. Serves him right for being so fucking annoying and all that stuff. And here's another look at Fred Figurehorn right there. It is just fantastic the way what he looks like in the video game. So now, what is your opinion on Fred Figurehorn now? Now that he's finally in the video game, what's your opinion about this?
Well, I think it's great about that, but at the same time, I'm just gonna have fun just being this Brock, just beating him up and all that.
Oh yeah.
He's in that, but I'm just gonna have more fun than that.
Oh my god, this is gonna be so fun when people play as Fred Figurehorn. When the pack comes out April 24th on PS4, they're gonna have so much fun making Fred Figurehorn like tap out or get beaten up by Brock Lesnar or Braun Strowman or even Keith Lee or someone else. That's just gonna be amazing. That's gonna be priceless. He may be the worst in the.
Imagine if somebody actually gave him imagine if somebody actually put the championship on him.
I think Fred Figurehorn would be an unlikely champion, in my opinion. But like we saw in the screenshot, Fred Figurehorn has like 3 or 4 movies that has John Cena as his dad. I mean, I've seen a little bit of the first Fred film, and I've heard of it, and I was shocked and dismayed to hear John Cena plays Fred Figurehorn's imaginary dad right there. And Fred Figurehorn in the Night of the Living Fred film, John Cena actually took Fred Figurehorn to a WWE wrestling ring. So now with 2K20, you can actually recreate the moment, even if anyone can create Fred Figurehorn's childhood bully Kevin and that Dracula teacher of some sort.
Yeah. I can't think of his name. Yeah.
But either way, Fred Figurehorn is perfect. I know everyone's gonna really make Fred Figurehorn go in the shits, if you know what I mean. Get really fucked up and all. That's just. I hope that I think this is gonna be a positive right there. I think the pack is gonna be a positive despite the game's flaws and all that. I hope. With these people on the game, I hope this works. Anyway. Oh, this is very interesting right there. Our next YouTuber to be part of the WWE 2K20 YouTubers pack is none other than The Nightmare KSI! The Nightmare KSI! If anyone doesn't know who KSI is, he is a YouTuber, internet personality, actor, rapper and professional boxer in the United Kingdom who is best known for his FIFA, football, music and comedy content on YouTube. He currently holds 20 million subscribers on his main channel, while his secondary channel, KSI Ology Debbie HD, glad I said that all in one take correctly, currently has 7.4 million subscribers. So KSI, alright, he's a legend, alright. KSI literally beating Logan Paul, who I hope is going to be in the video game. KSI beat Logan Paul last year in a boxing match, and everyone was floored. Everyone was floored that KSI beating him.
Even I was.
Yeah, I was floored. I was looking up on Instagram really, and I was floored that KSI beating Logan Paul in the boxing match, which was the second time they faced each other last year. The first time they boxed each other, it was not good. It wasn't as good as it was because it was resulted a draw or something like that. And I do know KSI had his first boxing match, I believe, against Joe Weller, who was previously announced in the roster in the YouTubers pack roster reveal. KSI actually decimated poor Joe Weller. All right, and yeah, let's see what the Nightmare KSI looks like in W2K20 YouTubers pack, shall we? So let's have a look. So here he is, KSI, decked out his boxing attire from when he fought Joe Weller. I think it was back in 2018, I believe. And here he is, recreating that moment right there. KSI fighting Joe Weller, recreating the boxing match. And here's KSI again, fighting The Rock. He got to interview The Rock, I forgot to mention. He interviewed The Rock one time in one of the Fast and Furious films. And here's another look at KSI again, in what appears to be a futuristic WrestleMania, whatever. And a final look of KSI's model, appearing to be the Nightmare, of course. And I'm very happy that KSI is in the game, alongside Joel and all the other great YouTubers. And KSI, I think he looks fantastic. Do you agree with me about that point, Christian?
I agree. What is very approvable right there. I approve of it. I'm pretty sure the fans watching the video are approving of this as well. And you know, with KSI in there, he's probably going to give a lot of those right hooks to his opponents and beating the living crap out of them.
Yeah, I have to agree. KSI, even though he's beaten Logan Paul and Joe Weller so far in his boxing career, I hope he's going to do the same with the WWE superstars we have on the roster of 2K20 itself. Imagine that going up against, I don't know, John Cena or AJ Styles or someone else like that. Imagine. It's all part of fantasy. Making a good fantasy matchup. That's all my packs I've done throughout my pack making career. As I've been doing this for like 4 years or something. I started doing it with the W2K16, the Ryan Fouracre DLC pack, which is the first DLC pack I've ever done. I think it was back in 2015. That's when the whole entire thing started, and I've been doing it since then. So, our next member of the roster, shall we get to that one, shall we? Here we go.
Let's get to it.
Yeah, let's get down to it. Okay, here we go. Thanks, mate. Right, our next YouTuber. Phew, we're getting good. We're getting good so far. Getting good. This next guy isn't really a YouTuber, but it really is a question, really. We all understand that Article 13, okay? We all understand that Article 13 is a document that is sent to the Parliament, like last year, for the rules to take place probably next year or whatever, if it ever happens, if it's ever talked about. But what if Article 13, the document, was a human form? So we're pleased to welcome Article 13 on the roster. And we have a little stat here, if you don't know what Article 13 is. It was introduced back 2 years ago, and it is part of the EU copyright directive that covers how online content sharing services should deal with copyright protected content, such as TV programs and movies. In other words, in 2 years' time, now 1 year time, he will soon kill every single European YouTuber and memer who uses copyright materials on their respective platforms, such as YouTube, Twitter, Facebook and SoundCloud. And that's what this YouTubers pack is all about. We're stopping Article 13. We're trying to encourage people to save the internet. That's what we want to do. Even we're still in this COVID-19 pandemic, we will still save our internet from the clutches of Article 13. And this YouTubers pack sort of delivers that message. To save our internet, to stop Article 13 from happening next year. So, even though, Christian, that Article 13 in this game is human, let's have a look at what he actually looks like in the game. And there is that idiot, there's that soppy idiot, Article 13, in human form, decked out in his European Union attire. Boo! You suck, Article 13! And look at Article 13. Look, look at this! He wiped out Jacksepticeye. He wiped out Jacksepticeye, and we're going to get him back for that. And look, he decimated Mesh Yourself, another European YouTuber. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We're going to get him. We're going to get this dude if this document would ever become human. Alright, and here's another look at Article 13 by giving Joe Weller another move. That is just ridiculous. Before it ever happens next year. And there's another look at this smug son of a bitch right there. Look at him. Look at him. Thinks he's all hard. Look at him. He thinks he's all that. Look, I mean, what do you think? What's your opinion about this dude? What's your opinion about Article 13?
I think it's gonna be great It's just gonna be great to just... As soon as I get the YouTubers and all that, the YouTubers back, I'm pretty sure everybody is gonna be having a great time being the living heck out of that Article 13.
Damn right. Damn right. Because we're going to destroy Article 13 no matter what cost. And this YouTubers pack, I hope these YouTubers that are previously announced, except Article 13, are going to decimate Article 13. They're going to decimate that son of a bitch in the YouTubers pack, in the virtual ring. That is just going to be amazing. I hope we will succeed about this, because we will fight to save the internet. Am I right, Christian?
You are so right there, mate.
Damn right. Here's our next YouTuber, shall we? Like I said, every single YouTuber is eligible to be part of the YouTubers pack, but there can only be 19 of the best YouTubers to be part of the video game. So I've got to say that for those who did not get the part in the video game, I'm sorry. Better luck next time. Maybe one day you'll be in the video game no matter what, but that's just how it works, you know? That's just how it works. So anyway, back to this whole thing, and oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I am shocked to see this. The next YouTuber to be part of the YouTubers pack is none other than me! It's me!
Oh.
It's me! I'm in the game! I'm in WWE 2K20 YouTubers pack! I mean, I'm totally shocked. I mean, I have nothing to prepare and all that. All I've got to say is,
I'm in shock.
all I've got to say is, thank you 2K for putting me in the video game. This is just a great moment. I mean, I could deserve a... I'm flustered right this. I could deserve a drink. Hang on for a second. I need to get Dave to get me a drink. Yeah, can you give me a drink, please? I'm flustered because you won't believe this. I'm in the video game. You got a drink for me? Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I got a drink. Hang on.
Probably thinking about having one last run with you. That's probably what they were thinking.
Oh my god. But okay, I may be excited that I'm in the video game, but at the same time I'm kind of nervous right now because I'm worried that they may, like, you know, mess up my model in the video game. I hope they didn't. I hope they, like, captured my likeness and all. But I forgot to read my stats. Okay, for anyone who does not know me, you know me very well, as much as my fans know me. But for those who do not know, I am an Irish rookie YouTuber who is a huge wrestling fan and is best known for making videos on WWE 2K games alongside his interests of anime, Sonic, My Little Pony, Equestria Girls, Ruby, and... What? Hentai?
What?
Hentai?
What?
What?
What have you been looking?
I don't watch hentai. Who bloody wrote this garbage?
What?
Who wrote this garbage? Who wrote hentai on there? Dave, is that you? You sure you did not write this?
Oh, look at me.
You sure you did not write hentai on the freaking card? Even you might have looked at it and think you want to mess me around or something like that. That's what I thought, mate. Anyway, I currently hold 234 subscribers, making me, well, still a rookie YouTuber. I can't believe someone wrote hentai. But anyway, let's not get too bogged down on pointing fingers on about this. Let's just take a look at what my model looks like, shall we? I look good. They got the beard and everything else alright, even though my beard's outgrown and my hair looks outgrown as well right now, but they actually captured my likeness in there. So here I am. There's me beating up Kofi Kingston, which is one of the reasons why I'm not happy with WWE at the time, because he was WWE champion and all that, and there's me and ever again. And I know it is something in the screenshots as I'm looking for right now. I'm wearing a t-shirt that, if anybody does not know, I am a heel currently on YouTube and all that. And oh, look at this! Look, that's that totally describes me. I'm a current heel, and appears that I'm wearing a t-shirt that I don't want anyone buying is the Rarity Asylum is Dead t-shirt. And I'm lucky myself I don't have a merchandise yet, but I'm still working my ring round through of making my own like merchandise. But I haven't sorted it out yet of how to make a merchandise store yet. I'm still learning the curve and all that stuff, learning all about business and all that stuff. But if anyone decides to make the Rarity Asylum is Dead t-shirt, please don't buy it. I'm speaking as a heel to everyone right here. Do not buy that t-shirt. If it's on sale soon or in the future years, do not buy that t-shirt, because that is bad for the planet. Alright, that is bad for the planet. Because I ended the Rarity Asylum, alright, after I did a very grotesque action to somebody back on December 13th, 2018. I was a heel. That made me become a heel, and you'll be seeing me in the game. Everyone's going to boo me off, alright, in the video game, because they know I'm a heel. And everyone's going to love it anyway. No matter what face or a heel I am, everyone's going to love it. Everyone's going to love me playing as him. Everyone's going to love me doing all that stuff. But let's just not get too bogged down into the whole situation. Christian, what do you think of my model in the video game?
Looks fantastic. I don't know what to say. You look actually fantastic. The model is perfect. The design looks perfect. And all that. I just don't know what to say. But just congrats. That's all I gotta say.
I'm surprised. I am shocked that 2K has officially put me in the YouTubers pack. I am grateful for this. Whew, man, I'm sweating over my excitement over this. Oh man, that is just exciting, man. That is good. That is great. I'm happy for that. Okay, let's get right down to the next guy, shall we? Here's our next envelope. Whew. Oh, okay. There's another YouTuber here. And this is our 4th female YouTuber this time. Don't know if you heard this YouTuber. So I'm going to say our next YouTuber in line of the YouTubers pack now is our 4th female YouTuber in the roster. And her name is Superwoman Lily Singh. Lily Singh. If anyone doesn't know who Lily Singh is, she is a Canadian YouTuber. I do know Lily Singh. I have seen a couple of videos myself. She looks Indian, right? Even though it says she's Canadian. I think she's from Canada, but I think she was born in India, I think. I don't know. But either way, she's a YouTuber, comedian, television host, and actress who was ranked 10th on the Forbes list of the world's highest paid YouTube stars in 2017. Carrying a reported $10.5 million. She currently holds 14 million subscribers on her channel. So, I do know Lily Singh. I kind of watch her videos sometime. She's basically, she is from India, but she now resides in Canada. I'm not trying to be racist or anything like that. That's just who I know basically. So let's have a look at the model of Superwoman Lily Singh, shall we? So here she is. There's Superwoman Lily Singh. Looks gorgeous. Got the detail and everything right. Her likeness is perfect. And here she is again, performing like some sort of sneak attack on poor Rosanna Pansino over there. And here she is doing a nice pose in the middle of the ring, giving another glimpse of her model in the game. She looks fantastic. And here she is again, super kicking Nikki tutorials as if she was Shawn Michaels. As if she was Shawn Michaels and all. And there she is again, trying to make iJustine tap out. So we have like 4 female YouTubers in WWE 2K20 YouTubers pack. So Christian, what's your take on Superwoman Lily Singh?
And she was fantastic. The model was fantastic. Her likeness is very accurate. Heard of her channel before. I'm actually subscribed to her. She's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, yeah, she is very good, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, like I said here, I've seen most of her videos. one time, the only video I saw of Lily Singh was when she was trying to act like some sort of maid or whoever it is to Stephanie McMahon. Alright, she was trying to like act some sort of personal assistant or something like that. And then Stephanie McMahon, she's like, am I on Swerved or something? Because Superwoman Lily Singh wants to be a WWE superstar. And, well, she's going to get her wish in WWE 2K20 YouTubers pack. She's going to get a wish in the video game and all that. So, that's good for her. Right.
Yeah, the video with Stephanie and all that, I've seen it, and she did pretty good.
Yeah, Lily Singh did pretty good. Her model in this video game looks good. Like every single YouTuber that's been announced so far, looks pretty good. So, yeah, that's Superwoman Lily Singh. 3 left, guys. We're on our way through. We're on our way through, man. Oh, okay. Right, I'm just going to take a little bit of a sip before I announce this next one. Hang on for a second. I know it's not the time for drink breaks for me because I got to get the show running, so... refreshing. Okay, so this is very interesting. I don't know if anyone's going to agree with this, but this next YouTuber to be part of the YouTubers pack is... Now, I've heard of this. I've heard of this YouTuber ever since the tragedy that happened to him, and that is the late, great Etika. Late, great Etika. Rest in peace, mate. A true legend. Etika is a true legend. Rest in peace, mate. If anyone doesn't know who Etika is, and probably everyone should know him anyway, he is a late great YouTuber, streamer, and former model and rapper. He is best known for his over-the-top reactions to Nintendo Direct presentations, making him appear in some meme compilations, which I doubtfully think that he may not be too happy about. I don't know. Anyway, he only has currently 1.3 million subscribers before he sadly passed away in June of 2019. That is... I don't know if anyone agrees with me about this, but I think it's a great honour to have the late great Etika, the legacy of Etika, to be honoured in a WWE 2K20 video game. And if you may recall, back in 2K18, the Ruby pack, we all understood that the creator of Ruby, Monty Oum, who passed away from allergic reaction back in 2015, and then 2 years later, Monty Oum is honoured to be in the WWE 2K18 Ruby pack. So for this is the second time I included a deceased person honouring the legacy of that person in a WWE 2K video game. And this year is Etika on WWE 2K20 YouTubers pack. So let's hope, right? Let's hope this will keep these people happy to see what he looks like in the video game. So here's Etika. Definitely looks good. We've got his t-shirt, the Etika logo on there. Here's another model of Etika, I believe, and another model of him. I think he looks very fantastic. The hair, they got the hair correct and all that. And here's Etika giving Daniel Bryan, my favourite wrestler, an elbow to the face and all. And Etika again in the backstage area, super kicking poor, was it Cassius Ohno, I think, in a locker room or something like that. And there's poor Etika. Etika, like, doing a little move on the announce table to poor Sami Zayn. Good thing that Sami Zayn deserved that. And here's our last look at the greatest legend ever in history of YouTube, Etika. The greatest legend in history. I mean, rest in peace, Etika. You deserve it, mate. You are a true legend in everyone's heart. I've heard of Etika. Yeah. I mean, I've heard of Etika. Alright, I've heard of him before. I mean, I haven't watched any of his videos because his channels and all that got deleted. But I've heard of him. Alright, he's very funny. Alright, he's very entertaining and all that. He's very popular. And it is very sad to see Etika pass away that early because it's way too soon. You know, he passed away in June of 2019. I don't know if I'm able to say it on the show, but he passed away from suicide. If anyone knows that story, I'm sure everybody knows that. I just want to let everyone know about something. I've never told anyone before about this, but back in 2016, right, I was diagnosed with depression, right? I was fighting over this, right? I got so angry, I got so stressed throughout 2016, and I was very angry at people and basically just losing my mind. And him passing away from suicide is a mental health issue, because this is no laughing matter, right? Suicide is no joke. It's no laughing matter. This is a serious issue. This whole depression thing really touched me about this, because I kind of felt what Edeka has felt before he passed away in June of 2019, and it's just so heartbreaking to see people go through that route. But I do want to stress and say that if anyone you know is going through this whole suicide route, just let them know that they're not alone. You have National Suicide Prevention Helpline that can help you get through this. I mean, for myself, I never use anything, because a year later, after I've gone through this whole depression and stuff like that from 2016, 2017 I was in remission, luckily. So it means I am now depression free, and I can finally get on with what I can do. So unfortunately for Edeka, he didn't get put in remission. He sadly took his own life, and that is just, yeah, I'm just stammering right now because it just really touched me to hear this. So, sorry about going through this sad story, but I just want to let people know that if you're going through suicide, like Edeka has done last year, you're not alone. Mental health is a serious issue. We can all do our best to make ourselves better, no matter what we can do. And it's just something that we can, get over and live our life to the fullest. So what do you think about that little impassioned speech, Christian Tracy? Do you think I did a pretty good well on that one?
I think it happens. It's a touching tribute. I think of Edeka being in this pack is a fantastic way to pay tribute to him, in my opinion, right?
Yeah, I know how you feel, mate. I know you're in that sort of state, because it's a great honour to have Edeka in the video game. At least Edeka is finally in the video game to honour his great legacy of what he was, the leader of the Joy-Con boys. That's what I know of him. He's a leader of the Joy-Con boys. He's absolutely fantastic. I'm happy. And that is just brilliant. Anyway, let's all wipe our tears off, and let's just get on the positive side now by revealing our next roster. Here we go, guys. We're getting through. We're down to 2 left, and the Oscar goes to another reference to the Oscars. Oh, that's a very interesting YouTuber now. I'm gonna get myself comfortable here. Our next YouTuber to be included in the WWE 2K20 YouTubers pack roster. I don't know if you've heard this YouTuber, but he is called Chris Denker, or Denkop, says his YouTube name. So there we have Chris Denker on the roster for W2K20 YouTubers pack. And if you don't know who he is a popular WWE content creator like me and everybody else, and massive wrestling fan like me, like you, and everybody else, who is best known on his channel for playing WWE and NBA 2K games, and he also plays Grand Theft Auto, Fortnite, which I don't really play myself, and Minecraft, which also I don't really play myself, because I'm not a huge fan of Fortnite or Minecraft. I don't really have Fortnite or Minecraft, because I don't really, not interested in that sort of thing, because I'm only interested in the games I play. Anyway, he currently has 1.2 million subscribers on his channel. Not lots to say about Chris Denker, but I do know Chris Denker, right? He's a great lad. He's very funny most times, and he also has his own virtual wrestler who calls himself Chris Danger. Alright, close to Denker, but his name is Chris Danger. Alright? And even though I'm not trying to even though the Chris Danger character is in Community Creations, I'm not in any way of infringing the copyright of the character, This is because I'm in no way of profiting. I'm in no way of, like, you know, making money and all that stuff, because I'm just doing it for the fans. I'm just doing it for support. That's all it is. Nothing else to it. So, as we look at the screenshots of Chris Denker, you can see why I'm not infringing. So, even though so we have Chris Danger right here. His face looks the same as the one that's in Community Creations, but there's a difference to make sure that's not copyright claim or whatever it is. His attire is different. He's flashing back to his 2015 days. And here's another of a model of Chris Denker. And what makes it so special, right, and what makes it so different, apart from the Chris Denker that is already on Community Creations, is that he has the W2K20 YouTubers Pack logo on the back of his jacket. So that's a good difference. That's the only difference I can do to make sure that the whole copyright infringement thing doesn't happen. So here he is, Chris Denker, powerlifting John Cena. I do know one time ago, which I'll explain in a little bit in a minute, between Chris Denker and John Cena. And anyway, so we have KSI and Chris Denker in a little bit of a match. But like with the YouTubers Pack, you can create fantasy matches with YouTubers and all that stuff. Like I did with the past 4 years when I was making packs for the past 4 years. And here is Chris Denker again, giving the knee to poor Ray William Johnson in what appears to be a New Day arena. So that's good. So what's your thoughts on Chris Denker before I talk about the Chris Denker and John Cena? What's your opinion about Chris Denker?
I think it's a really great way. That's a really good model and all that. I like the idea that you put in the 2K20 logo, the pack logo instead of the Stankops logo, so there won't be a good copyright. That's a good idea.
I mean, it has the Danger Zone logo on his trunks. He's flashing back to his 2015 days, not the 2020 days we played the My Career game on there. So what was I saying about the time with Chris Denker and John Cena? Oh yes, I saw a video that Chris Denker did a couple years ago, where Chris Denker is watching a video of some dude who was interviewing John Cena at the time. The guy was showing John Cena the characters that people have created in 2K18, I think it was, or 2K17, I can't remember.
So it was either 18 or 19.
Or could be that. Anyway, so John Cena was looking at it, and when these two guys saw Chris Denker, John Cena said something like, described Chris Denker as, what is it? I can't remember. Yeah, he said, John Cena's like, John Cena said, so it looks like we have more personality and all that stuff. So that, when Chris Denker was reacting to that video, hearing John Cena say those words, he was ticked off. Not really ticked off, but he was blown up. He was like surprised by what John Cena said. And then John Cena goes on, continue describing negatively about Chris Denker by saying what type of a guy he is. What type of a guy is Chris Danger? What type of a guy is Chris Danger? Danger should be his middle name. You know what I mean? And here's a thing that Chris Denker always does. He mentions people by using a middle name, Lamar Aloysius.
Aloysius?
Yeah, Lamar Aloysius. So Chris Denker was replying to John Cena. Before that, he actually said, John Lamar Aloysius Cena. I mean, I saw most of his videos where he said those middle names. So why? Now I question myself, why is he calling people Lamar Aloysius? That's just like describing as if your nickname is P-Brain or something like that. Or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on to the next guy, shall we? And we're down to we're down to one left. We're down to one left right there. So this is our second last, whoever it is. Okay, and this is like a big envelope or something like that. And let's open it. See what it looks like, shall we? Oh dear. We've got two of them. Two in one card. And this is very interesting. So here we have, our next YouTuber to be part of the roster. And I'm sure everybody knows him. Everybody dislikes this guy. This guy's name that is included in the YouTubers pack is Logan Paul. Logan Paul. If anyone doesn't know, he is an American internet personality, actor, director, and musician who first gained fame through videos shared on Vine. He then moved to Facebook and YouTube after Vine was completely shut down. He currently has 19 million subscribers on his vlog channel, while the channel that looks like his main channel currently has 5 million subscribers. And we all know that Logan Paul got beaten by KSI, right, back last year and a year before that. And not to mention, he'll be accompanied to the ring by his brother, Jake Paul. If anyone doesn't know who Jake Paul is, he is a brother to, other than he is a brother to Logan Paul, but he's also an American actor, internet personality, and YouTuber who rose to fame on Vine before moving to YouTube after Vine's closure. Jake first came to prominence for playing the role of Dirk in the Disney Channel series Bizaardvark, I think it is. I think it's what it says. Bizaardvark, yeah. He had a song back in 2017 that everyone hated called "It's Everyday Bro," which got 4 million viewers disliking the song. Like Logan Paul, he currently has 19 million subscribers on his channel. If anyone knows that song, "It's Everyday Bro" with the Disney Channel flow. I've been on YouTube in 6 months, never done before. I've passed all the competition, man. PewDiePie is next. I mean, that is one of the most despised songs I've ever heard on YouTube, and loads of people literally took the piss out of it. So that's Logan Paul and Jake Paul in one card. I mean, let's hope that 2K or Visual Concepts literally fucks up their model, shall we? Let's hope they make their model worse, because because these two guys are the worst, to be honest with you. Logan Paul and Jake Paul. Let's hope they did. As we look at, first we have a look at Logan Paul here. He decked out in his attire when he faced KSI the first time, right? The first time KSI and Logan Paul fought each other, and here he is in his another model of him. I mean, I'm sad to say that he looks good. He looks good. I mean, he should be worse. Yeah. And there's the recreation of the first fight, or second fight, of KSI versus Logan Paul at WrestleMania. Very fitting, though. And here's Logan Paul diving off what appears to be a... I don't know, I can't remember what that vehicle was, but he's diving off of it onto LA Beast. You see what I said about creating fantasy matches with YouTubers and all that stuff. And here's Logan Paul again, knocking out Braun Strowman. Like he's like some sort of some sort of god or something like that. So now we move on to Jake Paul. Again, decking his attire. I think he wore this attire in when he fought Deji. And here's
yeah, alright, it's just that.
So here's Jake Paul lifting up PewDiePie, as mentioned in the song. PewDiePie is next, and PewDiePie got next right there. Another look at Jake Paul's model. Also, he looks fantastic. And here is the Pauls teaming up together against, I think it's supposed to be the Hardys, I think. So, and here is another model of Logan Paul and Jake Paul. Yeah, they are teaming up against the Hardys in this screenshot right there. So that's Logan Paul and Jake Paul for you. So, so what's your take on Logan Paul and Jake Paul in the video game?
I mean, I think it's a good idea that they're doing a good duo right here, in my opinion. I mean, I never really liked them and all that. I've seen a couple of their videos, but I really didn't like them, especially the one video from one that we don't want to really talk about and all that. You know, that involved the Force and all that. But I think they look pretty good.
Yeah.
You know?
So yeah, that's Logan Paul and Jake Paul, and we've got some great names. We've got a bunch of great names, including myself. I had to refer back to again, including myself. I'm in the video game, which I'm very happy about. And yeah, you're just trying to adjust your camera and all that stuff. So that's just amazing. That's just brilliant. Are you covering yourself? Are you trying to get the camera right or something? Hello? Hello? Sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulties, but we're back now. And we're just going to reveal the final member of the roster here. So, let's just let's get this over with before we get breaking down again. So, ooh, I just don't know about this. I mean, this is the final member of the roster, guys. I'm not so sure if this YouTuber is going to be positive about this. I'm not so sure if you heard this last YouTuber in the roster reveal. Our final member of the WWE 2K20 roster in the YouTubers pack roster reveal. I don't know how this next YouTuber is going to react to, but I know this YouTuber very well. But this guy, the last member of the WWE 2K20 to be part of the WWE 2K20 YouTubers pack roster reveal is Artifexian. Artifexian, guys, and luckily he's in Ireland. If anyone doesn't know who Artifexian is, he is an Irish aspiring internet content creator whose channel's aim is to create a valuable world-building resource for sci-fi or fantasy writers, comic book creators and game developers. He currently holds 141,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel. I mean, basically, I know Artifexian. He's pretty much like me. He's an environmentalist. He's kind of like an environmentalist. Talks about world building and all that stuff. I mean, but I'm not so sure if Artifexian is going to like this, but with the screenshots we're going to reveal to you guys right now, I'm sure he'll be happy about it. So here is Artifexian. Got the World Builder T-shirt on there. Looks pretty good. His model looks fantastic. And here's Artifexian again, knocking out poor Samoa Joe in the SmackDown ring. And Artifexian here going up against Kane in what appears to be Hell Arena, not included in the YouTubers pack. Sadly enough, and here's Artifexian submitting to me. He's actually making me tap out for some strange reason. That's very peculiar, but that's alright. But it doesn't matter. But here's another look at Artifexian in WWE 2K20 YouTubers pack. So that is brilliant. So what do you think about Artifexian in the game, despite the fact if you don't know Artifexian?
I mean, when you were right on that, I don't know, but I think he was pretty good. I mean, that's really good idea that he's environment.
Yeah,
I think he was pretty good. I think this is...
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, his model looks good, I'm pleased to say. Hopefully that Artifexian is very happy about that. And, yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. Whew, man, at least we're all done, man. At least we're all finished. The WWE 2K20 YouTubers pack is concluded. And wait, what do you mean? Wait, Dave, what do you mean? Dave? Really? Another envelope? Really?
What?
Give it. It's a different envelope. Oh my goodness, Dave. What's that? I know you're far away, but give that to me. Thank you very much. Oh my god! This is gold! This is unlike any other envelope. It's a gold envelope! And it says, Mystery YouTuber. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I wasn't expecting that. So that means this totals up to, what, was it 19 YouTubers? So now this means this totals up to 20!
Now we're up to 20.
Now we're up to 20, yes, that's correct. So if anyone doesn't know what this envelope looks like, so here it is. That's the gold envelope, that's the mystery YouTuber envelope, and if you can actually see it from there. Yeah, they can see it. That's the mystery YouTuber.
Wow.
I mean, I'm very concerned about this. Could it be, now I'm making a guess about who this mystery YouTuber is. Could it be Stefanti Benson? Because he's called the Golden Voice. Alright, he's called the Golden Voice. Could it be Stefanti Benson? I mean, it's a mystery, because I don't know who's going to be on there.
It could be either one of them.
It could be either one of them. And let's just find out who this... Oh, I mean, if it is Stefanti Benson, I'm going to be losing the shit, man. I'm going to be losing myself, man. Because this is going to be one epic moment, and I'm going to love it if Stefanti Benson is the mystery YouTuber to be part of the WWE 2K20 YouTubers pack. To see my good buddy in the video game. Oh, here we go. Anticipation's all rolling up. Let's time to find out who the mystery YouTuber is. Drum roll, please. Keep my eyes closed. Here we go. Here we go. And mystery YouTuber, I'm keeping my eyes closed, is... What the hell? What? I just... What? Do you want me to read that out? Do you want me to read that out to you?
Yeah.
Oh my, I just can't believe I'm saying this. This mystery YouTuber. Oh my, oh my god, I'm gonna say it. Forgive me, people. This next YouTuber to be part of the YouTubers pack is the mystery YouTuber, and that is Will Smith.
Wait.
What?
Wait.
What?
The Will Smith.
The Will Smith. That's what it says. That's what it says on the card. It says Will Smith.
Oh, it does.
If anyone doesn't know who Will Smith is, and probably everyone should know this, he is an American actor, rapper, and media personality who was nominated for 5 Golden Globe Awards and 2 Academy Awards. He has won 4 Grammy Awards. He actually has a YouTube channel, luckily, currently holding 6 million subscribers, where he posts vlogs and other stuff Will Smith does and is featured in. Oh my god. Oh my.
Now that's that.
Now that is a mystery. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't wait to see the screenshots of what Will Smith looks like in the video game. Oh. Oh my god, this is great. This is great. Oh, where is Will Smith, huh? Where's Will Smith? Oh. What is that? No, go back. I'm losing the plot here. So, Will Smith. Oh my god. What? That looks fucking brilliant. His model looks absolutely brilliant. That looks exactly like Will Smith. And apparently, I do know this movie that the attire is based off from. He's actually decking out his attire from a movie that I do remember seeing. It was an old film. I think it's called Ali. It's like an autobiography film about Muhammad Ali, the greatest boxer ever lived. So he's decking out his attire from the film in W2K20 YouTubers pack. Oh my god. That looks the bee's freaking knees, man. That looks absolutely oh my god, that is just brilliant, honestly.
That's just brilliant.
Oh, what do you think of Will Smith, man? Yeah, this is just extremely. That's just insane, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
That is just absolutely insane.
really.
Oh man, I mean I could say Will Smith's inclusion. That's got to be a positive. That's got to be a positive. Some people. Oh my goodness gracious me! What a great time we've had. What a great time that you and I together had in this show. And so yeah, that's it. That's the roster. At least for now. Hopefully there's no fucking mystery card again. Thank you very much. Is it? No. Thank you very much. Thanks very much, Dave. Big thanks to Dave for handing me out the cards. And before we leave the air, just want to let you guys know about what's next to come for the W2K20 YouTubers pack. So, For people who want to know who's going to be starting out first in the YouTubers pack, let's bring up a graphic right now, right here. So here we go. So if you're looking at this graphic right now, you can see that on the release day, April 24th, you'll start off with Article 13, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, Joe Weller, and KSI. So these are the 5 YouTubers that will be starting out as a launch thing for WWE 2K20 YouTubers pack on April 24th. And over there beside each other, there are a couple of other characters that will be available on the following dates that will be in there. So if you follow me on social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, whatever social media I'm currently on, you'll get all the details about who's next on the coming dates for the YouTubers pack as it goes along, because they will be uploaded to community creations exclusively to PlayStation 4 in April 24th, 2020. Like I said, starting on April 24th, you'll get Article 13, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, Joe Weller, and KSI on the launch day, and the other dates will follow on with other characters that will be coming in, just like I did with the past few packs, where I took them off the community creations, just to make room enough for other characters to display on the line. You know what I mean, Christian Tracy? I've been doing this for 4 years, so I'm sure you know what I mean by that. I have a good plans for the YouTubers pack, not aside from the roster. I'm going to announce today that with the YouTubers pack, there will be 2 arenas, right? 2 playable arenas for the YouTubers pack. We got the Gateway to the Desktop Arena, and the Article 13, which is called the European Parliament. So these are the 2 arenas that will be included, and also I hope it will come out. I hope it will. This is also a work in progress for the YouTubers pack. That also, for the first time ever, I'm going to include championships this year. Yeah, for the first time, not only 2 arenas I'll be including in the pack, but also championships will be included. So I have the YouTube World Championship, the YouTube Women's Championship, the YouTube Tag Team Championship, and the YouTube Internet Championship. These are the championships. I hope we'll get them done, if not on the release day of April 24th. If not, we'll be pushed to a later date. Depending on if I can get that done through 2K20's bugs and glitches and all that stuff like that the game has offered on its release day. So, what do you think about that one, Christian Tracy? What do you think about this whole experience of revealing the entire roster for WWE 2K20 YouTubers pack? How do you feel about the roster?
Guys, I'm at loss of loss of words at this whole thing. This pack is going to be fantastic.
I do hope it's fantastic, but yet again, we'll just have to see what the critics say when the pack is launched on Community Creations exclusively on PlayStation 4 in, again, April 24th. And I can't wait, because on April 24th, 2020, we will stand up with the YouTubers in WWE 2K20 and save the internet from the clutches of Article 13. I mean, it is just amazing it is amazing for you to be on the show. And I want to thank you guys so much for joining me on this amazing ride. One last thank you to my boy Christian Tracy for stepping in for Stefan T. Benson or somebody else. Big thanks to you, mate. Well done to you. Well played to you.
Yeah, thank you for having me on here. It's a real honor being on here, mate. I got your back here. If you need anything, I got your back, mate.
Thank you very much. Thank you guys so much for watching this show. Remember to stay safe from COVID. Stay safe, stay home. Wash your hands, don't touch your face and all. Protect yourself at all times as we get through this crisis. But no matter what, the YouTubers pack will go on. And once again, thank you all so much for watching the WWE 2K20 YouTubers pack roster reveal. So, good fight, good night.